Full steam ahead.
All right. Yo, trying to climb up this freaking bulldozer? Who do you think you are? What the hell is this? What was that button?
Fuck this.
What does this button do? What is that button? What?
Fuck this.
Oh, okay.
They're piling up on the thing. The basket.
The basket. It's a weird way to call it.
Shit, I'm empty.
Who's this?
Here,
Oh.
take over.
Why can't you just
Let's
take your
flood
gun?
the breach with the damn truck.
We're doing so well. Oh, look at that trail.
Here we go.
Lift it up. Lift up the broken truck. Alright. Let's place it on top of that.
Fingers crossed.
Don't shoot a barrel. Alright. Alright, so no one's allowed to test this truck again.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Even if it works.
Jesus! Over here! We need to round up these walkers! Head them towards the gate!
Welcome back.
I thought we were coming back to, well, not to this. It's just a little surprising, that's all.
I'm just glad you didn't give up on us. Real glad.
I gave you my word.
Javi, look.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Gabe?
What happened to David?
Is he?
No, he's fine. He's just banged up.
What happened, Clem?
Their car got overrun with walkers and crashed. I was barely able to save Gabe.
What about David?
What about David?
David's dead.
Oh wow.
I'm just glad you found Gabe in time. Thank you.
What? Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
No, no! David!
Feels
When I
bad.
got there, it looked like David had turned. And that Gabe had to stop him.
Oh, God. Gabe. It's horrible.
Javi? My dad, he...
I know, buddy. He's gone.
No. He wanted me to tell you. Take care of each other.
Where did you find them?
A little ways outside of town, not too far.
Can you take Gabe somewhere safe?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, Javi.
Would it have been different if we went after Gabe instead?
Where are we going?
A funeral.
For David? I mean, Mariana got her little funeral with me and Clem. Where's David?
Over here, kid. It's this way.
Oh, there's a truck. That's David.
Oh my God. Poor David.
Poor Gabe. I can't imagine.
Gabe's come a long way. He's really grown.
Did he really need to learn this lesson, though? He talked about this every day. What to do when he died. He was convinced it would happen in the field. Every day. As common as talking about the weather.
Not surprising. He was a soldier.
I used to hate talking about it, but it seemed to soothe him. He'd talk about his military funeral the way that other people talked about retirement plans. He'd only change the subject if I promised I'd bury these. He didn't care about burying his body. As far as he was concerned, this was him. Help me dig. It doesn't have to be much.
Really? Not a dead body? Come on. I would dig a grave for the body, even though it did not turn out to be him. Like, he turned.
We should probably say something. That's what you do. Usually.
When you see Pa, you tell him I said hi. And then I'm sorry for not paying you back that $10. Do you want to say something?
Let's go.
Well, what did you do? Did she like kiss the ground or something? Oh. Oh. Well, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was in that world that saw that ring there, I'd take it. Might come useful. 3 days later. Is Richmond not safe? Looks like it. Hot trip. Is David up there too? I don't see David. I don't see David. Wait, is that David? I don't know. It doesn't look like David. Why is her picture in this? Oh, I'm replacing David's photo right there. There we go. Mariana's right there. I don't know who that little kid is.
It was his own fault. If you regret helping me, if you're feeling any guilt, bury it. I mean it. Don't let it eat you up inside.
You're right. He dug his own grave.
Absolutely.
Wait, is there a possibility that we could have saved him if we went after him? I don't think so, no. He's gonna die either way.
So,
just hopefully I chose the more interesting part.
Not yet. I'm staying here until it is, though. It's not safe out there. Or in here. I'm pretty sure I can fix one of those. I'm not saying I want it to be this way forever, but I want you to keep your distance.
From me? Oh, from
Not
you?
forever, but for a little while.
we can try. But Richmond isn't that big.
I need you to respect this, Javi. I don't hate you, but I hate knowing what our future could have been.
Really? Really? So if I said yes in that van, this would have ended differently? Damn. I'm sorry. I didn't know Dave was gonna die like that. I mean, she did like dump David at the same time, so I guess it's all right to be with Kate. Oh, those little kids running around. Are we the leaders now? Are we the elite four of this community? Oh, there's Jesus.
Yes, indeed. We came here to put an end to the raiding. Looks like that's been done. Glad we got it settled.
Gotta move on.
I gotta admit, man, you're a fucking badass.
You're a real charmer. You know that? Through and through.
Are you really sure you don't want to stay? There's room.
Oh, I'm sure there is, but we got other people depending on us, Javi. Just the way it is. I was worried about you, Javi. About who you are inside. You helped save these people, though. That goes a long way for me. Second chances are in short supply these days. That's what this place can be, if you let it. Trust me, though. Life within walls is a hell of a lot different than life on the road. Don't take shortcuts like Joan. You gotta do the right thing. Always. Good days, and especially bad.
Absolutely. The right thing. No matter what.
Good to hear. I read people pretty well. Little gift of mine. You're a capable guy, Javi. Change is in the air here. You can lead that change, and I think you should. For the better. God knows this town could use it.
You know what? I'm gonna step up. Lead this place in the right direction.
Then as far as I'm concerned, Richmond's in much better hands than it was.
Hey, Jesus?
What
Hey,
now?
Gabe.
Thanks for, you know, not letting me get killed, and for coming back to help us.
Yeah. Thanks for that, man.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward.
Be vigilant. Trouble never stays too far away.
Are you gonna leave or is he gonna stay? Let's link,
You're
guys.
alive.
Don't remind me. I'm not gonna say thank you for keeping me alive, but I'm gonna try and find something out there that might make me say thank you. Someday.
So where's AJ? Tell me. Where?
You know Clem won't rest until she finds AJ. Where is he? Please, man. For her sake.
He's at McCarroll Ranch. It's not too far from here. That's where we left him, at least.
Thank you.
Good luck out there, Doctor.
Wait, he's leaving?
So you're out of here too, huh?
Yeah. It's time.
I have to find AJ, Javi. I've waited so
Yeah, I'm not
long.
gonna stop you.
But could
I
you
mean, if you didn't
do me
know who
one last favor
AJ was.
before I leave?
If she didn't know where AJ was, then I would have made her stay, but she has to go after AJ. What is this? What are we doing?
I used to do this for my niece.
That's nice of
Oh, we're
you.
cutting her hair.
She thought I was terrible at it.
Were you?
None of your business.
I'm really gonna miss Gabe. I mean, he's super annoying sometimes, but I've gotten used to having him around. At least, to have someone to talk to, even if he is a total dork.
Not that he said anything to me in particular, but you know the guy's got a Mondo crush on you, right?
He does not.
Oh my gosh, you have a crush on him too.
I do not.
Well, you both have my blessing.
I'm gonna stab you with those scissors.
That's not nice to say, especially a barber.
I have to see AJ, Javi. I have to see that he's okay.
Not
Think
bad.
he remembers me?
I mean, he should.
At least a little. Maybe.
Who could forget you, Clem? No one who knew you, I guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone told us he was better off. After everything that's happened, I'm starting to think they're right.
Nah.
I don't know if I was a good mom or not.
You were a
I can't
great
stop
mom.
thinking about it. I really wish I could.
Did you love him?
With all of my heart.
And of course you were.
Is he even cutting? He looks like he's cutting the air.
Gabe told me you used
Around
to play
his
baseball.
head.
I did.
I did, yeah.
I loved it.
He told me you fucked it all up too.
Kind of.
Yep. Sure did.
Well, you survived,
I had to.
but you loved it. How do you survive that? How? If you really loved it, how?
That's what's good about a broken heart. When you're looking at it all broken and shattered on the floor, you figure out the pieces you need versus the ones you liked. If you're ready to move on, that is.
If.
Oh, please be a season 4.
All done.
Please be a season 4. We end with Clementine finding
how's it
AJ.
look?
Oh shit, what the hell? You styled it.
You know what? I'll grab your hat.
Oh, I mean, like...
Remember this team. Your dad ever teach you about
It's
baseball?
pretty good, alright.
No, not really.
I think it
When
is
you
good.
come back, I'll tell you all about it.
It's not like neat
It's a deal.
haircut, but it's alright.
If I bring AJ back with me, will you teach him too?
Teach him what?
You bet. He belongs with you, Clementine. Bring him back.
So are we to see Javi back in season 4? If season 4 happens? You know, I really want season 4 to happen with Clementine in it again. I don't want season 4 without Clementine. Oh, let's not say goodbye. Well, Mr. Clementine. Go find AJ. Hopefully she finds out easily. And hopefully he's still alive. From the gallows. Your experience with David was heartfelt. You accepted David's hand after he punched you on the night your father died. You supported David's plan to meet at his house in Richmond. In his time of need, you distanced yourself from David. Okay. Gabe had to bring his own father after David turned. Heartfelt. That's a good to have with David. Kate. Your experience with Kate was gradual. You kissed Kate in the junkyard. You rejected Kate's plan to leave Richmond. Ending things once and for all. You rejected Kate. You didn't reassure Kate you'd keep your distance in Richmond. Okay. Your experience with Gabe was caring. You made Gabe happy by agreeing to stay in the trailer for the night. You told Gabe the truth about his neighborhood friend. You helped Kate save Richmond before going after Gabe. I'm sorry, Gabe, but again, I'm still ended off with the caring. In your new frontier story, you missed a trip. You reached your trip by promising you wouldn't cause trouble in Prescott. Then you went behind Trip's back to get to the junkyard. In the end, Trip saved your life on the overpass despite you not choosing him to be saved. Damn. He's gone though. Eleanor, you took Eleanor up on her. What happened to Eleanor? Her offer to sneak away on horses. Then Eleanor leaked your plan to incite resistance against Joan, but you forgave Eleanor for betraying you to Joan. What happened to Eleanor? Okay. Ava. Clementine declined Ava's offer to meet with the new frontier. Then Ava helped you get into the army because you showed solidarity with David. Finally, you picked Ava to live, but Joan shot her to teach you a lesson. Lingard. Clementine ignored Lingard's medical advice regarding AJ. Then you refused to give Lingard a lethal injection. After the chaos, Lingard told you where AJ is located. Conrad. You coached Francine through Conrad's poker game. Then when Gabe threatened Conrad, you convinced her nephew to lower his gun. Later, you shot Conrad in the tunnel after he threatened Gabe's life. When you met him, you trusted Jesus and you didn't bind his hands. Then you promised Jesus to always do the right thing in helping Richmond survive. Lastly, you promised Jesus that you would help lead Richmond. Alright. Joan. Kept her mouth shut when Joan baited you, but Marina is dead. Then you brought Max to expose Joan to the Richmond Council. Eventually you shot Joan. And Clint kicked you out of Richmond for murdering Rufus. Then you rejected Clint's deal to leave Richmond peacefully. Currently, Clint's whereabouts are unknown. Alright. You just stand with David on the ledge. Okay, 92.5% of people stood with David. Only 7.5 did not. What did you say to David about Kate? You and 16.2% players denied having a relationship with Kate, but David didn't believe you. Oh shit, 52% of players confessed your love for Kate. I mean, I'm pretty sure those 52% of the players said okay to Kate in the van. 28.8% of players came clean about your relationship with Kate. 2.2% of players said nothing. Okay, so we're in the minority for that. Like big time. Did you fight David back? You and 64.2% of players showed your love for David even when he took his anger out on you. I mean, come on, you promised your dad that you backed David up. I don't want to kill David. I felt like if I had to punch him back, it would go to a death situation. So don't want his blood on my hands. Did you go after Gabe or Kate? 62.5% players went with Kate and sealed Richmond breach. Okay, so I've gone with the majority right there. Did Clementine come along with you? After the fight, David Clementine followed her own plan, splitting up with you and 53. Okay, that's 50-50. So Clementine could have. Okay, so okay, whatever. And there's all our choices. Nice background, nice background music to this. So pretty much all our choices were with the majority, pretty much except for the second one. But yeah, that's only if we confessed our relationship with Kate and David. Your Clementine became a free spirit, enjoyed herself being happy with days with Kenny and Aja until a terrible accident changed all their life. Clementine was unable to drag a broken Kenny to safety, leaving her and Aja on their own. After circumstances forced her to join the new frontier, Clem didn't hesitate to use her resources for their own ends, leading to exile and a tearful farewell. When Javi and David fought at the water tower, Clem remembered a similar fight long ago. She took control of the situation by putting a gun to David's head, stopping the violence before it. What's in it? Kenny and Jane, I think that's her name. If only Clementine did the same thing back then. Once David left in the truck with Gabe, Clementine knew that the best course of action was to go it alone. Leave Javi's side and help the person he didn't choose. Alright. There we go. Free spirit Clementine is what we made her to be. And that's the end of Season 3 of The Walking Dead. As you see, Clementine gotta handle out 2-3 walkers on her own on the bridge, like a badass. Looking for AJ. Yo, hopefully we see the Season 4. And I doubt that we'll see Javi again in Season 4, so that's the end of Javi, I think. Or hopefully we see Clementine finding AJ right now. That'd be even better. But no, I think we'll have see a Season 4 of her trying to find AJ. Oh, this is
Find you, AJ.
It's the place where we met Jesus. Yeah, yes, Clementine's story will continue. There we go. We'll see Season 4 of her trying to find AJ and screw your offer. And that's it. That's the end of Season 3. Walking Dead. I don't know how long it'll take. Probably a year or maybe more than a year for Season 4 to come out. But me and a lot of other players like you will be waiting. Alright, so there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I certainly enjoyed this whole game, this whole season. And I'm eagerly waiting for Season 4 to come out. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you next time. Possibly in some other game videos. I don't know. I'm slowly getting back to YouTube. Hopefully I'll see you guys sooner than you guys think. Oh, Trip is last. Trip is last. Oh, Trip is last. He's the pressure all on him. Oh, yo, Trip, don't cross this, man.